Good morning. This is the first cloudy, rainy day we've had in a long time, and I gotta tell you, I'm not handling it very well. I'm just sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, like Indiana gets really gray and gloomy for a good chunk of the year. And I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't know if it's the older I get, the less I handle it well or what, but I'm just thinking, I don't know how I'm going to make it through January. Ugh. I guess I'll go to Florida and visit my kids. That's what I'll do. The problem is I still have a kid here that I need to be here for, which by the way, he is the most dramatic child. Oh my word. The problem is with Jack. Okay, let's take our collagen first, right? Get that down, at least in the midst of the gray and gloomy and the dramatic 15-year-old. I know that my skin is tightening. There's a plus. My eye masks are supposed to arrive today. Praise all things good and holy. They will be here soon. I ran out and I didn't realize I had run out. I'm going to apply my eye cream under the eyes here. Keep them really nice and hydrated. No, Jack's just a dramatic child, and he's the last, and he's the only one here, you know? So he wakes up this morning, says he has a sore throat. I look at his sore throat. I mean, he has drainage. He has allergies. He's fine. But the problem with him is, like, you don't know. You don't know. Because the last time he came up and said that he didn't feel good, he had, like, this raging, ridiculous infection going up his leg into his, like, from his knee, and I didn't know about it. So I'm, like, checking his whole body over. I'm like, do you have anything that I don't know about? No. Then you have to go to school. Like, you have no fever. You have a little bit of snot in your throat. Like, keep going. So today has been about putting life into perspective, finding things to be grateful for. Guys, I'm tired. Like I love being a mom. You know that. But there are some days where I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I already did this twice and now I'm starting over. Train a child up in the ways he should go, right? Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Kids are fun. All right, so I woke up this morning and I am not kidding you. I literally was like, can't think of one idea. I don't know what I'm going to go live with today. I don't know what the look should be. I just had like zero inspiration and motivation. My brain, anyone else just feel like your brain is tired? I don't know if it's just the events of the last 2 weeks of just the fact that I work on social media, so I can't just shut things off on social media. And I'm typically not affected by like, I shouldn't say I'm not affected. I'm affected, but it doesn't affect what I do here, like world events or things going on. I'm a very compartmentalized person, but I will say it's been a little hard lately. So I don't know if that's because I don't know, you know, I mean, where did my lip gloss go? It rolled somewhere and I need that lip gloss. Oh, here it is. It could just be hormones. But I came up with something. I did come up with something for you. I'm excited about it. We're focusing on lips today. Pucker up. Get your pout ready. We're focusing on lips today. So we're going to do a quick face and then we're going to talk about how to get full lips. I'm going to show you my favorite nude lip. How many of you love a nude lip? And here's the thing. At my age, you don't want to go completely nude. Like you don't want to like wash your lips out because the whole idea is that we're losing pigments in our lips and we're losing volume. So we do want to bring them out, but we still want to keep them really natural and neutral looking. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start with the stick shadow that we used last time. We're going to start with Inquisitive. I love this. It's so natural. Don't need any primer. You just blend it on. I mean, how simple was that? And look at the difference. Like it just smooths it all out. It smooths your eyelid. Absolutely love it. This is called Inquisitive. Now for today's bundle, I just did the lip bundle that we're doing. You will get a free lipstick in your bundle today, plus a discount, plus free shipping. But you can always create your own bundle or you can add items. So if you want to add the stick shadow in Inquisitive, go for it. Go do it. We're going to take the other color, Laudable. I'm not doing that other color from before that I can't say the name of. we're doing Laudable. And we're going to create our eyeliner with this. So I'm just tapping the brush, and we're going to stay super close to the eye. This is such a great way to do eyeliner if eyeliner scares you, or if, like I said, you do have more mature eyes. Eyeliner can be hard because it can be a little, our eyelids get a little crepey, and so we get these gaps in the eyeliner. And this, because we're using a brush and you can just really get in there, makes this so much easier. And when you use a little brush like this, it's so easy to do like a little baby wing here. Just like that. But yeah, so we're in the throes of high school again. And I'm trying to wrap my brain around that because, like I said, we put 2 through high school already. And those of you that have had kids in high school, like, it's a job. It is a full-time job. I'm sorry for those of you that have elementary school kids or toddler age kids and you're thinking it's going to get easier and you're going to get more sleep and you're not going to have to like parent as much. No. I feel like I'm on all the time, honestly. Like I feel like I am it just in a different way than you are with a small child, because you're constantly like just making sure that we're making good decisions. And here's the thing, like I've had great experiences with my teenagers. I loved parenting teenagers. My kids, for the most part, have made amazing choices in high school. Not perfect. We've had to deal with some things, but I'm also not naive enough to think like, here's what I love my children, but I do not trust them as far as I can throw them when they are in high school, ever. Like, I don't care. Lila was like the easiest kid in the world. Did I trust her? No. Here's why. It's not her, right? It's not her. It's that their brains are not developed enough. Honestly, this is the truth, to always know what the right decision is. And so you can't necessarily make the decisions for them, but you can absolutely be a part of that and make sure that you are really, really a part of what's going on in their life. And so for us, I mean, that is making sure that I am aware of what's happening on his cell phone at all times. We have the rule in our house that the cell phone does not belong to you. It belongs to me. I can take it away at any moment, which means the cell phone stays in my room at night. It means that I can look at it whenever I want. We don't believe in privacy when you live in our home. And honestly, it's not about control. Like, it's truly not about control. It is about helping them learn how to make good choices. And you can't do that if you don't know what's going on in their life. So he's going to homecoming, and that is in 2 weeks. And the big homecoming group is coming here, which works out really well because, our house is big and empty now. So it suits having a bunch of kids here and spending the night and getting, going to homecoming together. So his group of friends, they are just going as a group. It's just a group of guys. He says he doesn't want to deal with taking a date. So I'm okay with that. But it's just, Jack's a different kid. He definitely is much more into the girls dating aspect of high school than my other two. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Someone said, we have little sinners. Luke likes to say they're little liars. They're just little liars. But it is true. Like, you have to, as a parent of teenagers, you have to remember it is not about you. They are not purposefully trying to make your life miserable. They love you. It is just like their first instinct at that age is to protect themselves at all costs. And so that's what we always say. We are raising little liars. Like, and please understand, we're kidding. But you have to go into it like that. Like it's not that I think honestly that they're liars. It's just like they're going to say whatever is going to protect them. They are going so whatever that they're going to say, whatever going to protect them. So you have to always know, like, take what they're saying with a grain of salt, because it may not be the full truth. But no, Jack's a great kid, and he honestly, when he is here, he does not haul up in his room while he's here. Now, granted, like, there are times, you know, like Saturday after his football game, he probably laid downstairs, ate snacks, and watched TV in his beanbag chair for 4 hours. Fine. Like, I don't care. You know, I don't care. He gets tired too. So yeah, there are times when he just needs time by himself, right? I'm like that. So I'm okay with that. But for the most part, he doesn't just come home and go sit in his room, which is really nice. So I do feel like we get to, like, talk to him about his day, talk to him about his friends, hear what's going on in his life. And I'm sure it's hard for him because there's nobody else here but him. So it's not as fun to sit at the dinner table anymore. Like, it's just not. But I am committed to these next 4 years, you guys. Anyone else who's still got a kid in high school, like, I'm committed. I'm committed to staying up. I'm committed to being involved in checking the cell phone and having the kids here and doing all the things. I'm committed, even though I feel very, very tired. I feel there are a lot of days I feel like I just don't know if I can do this for another 4 years, but with God's strength, right? All right, so we used some Dermatology under eye corrector. I love that. I gave you the link for that. It's amazing. I wear the color medium. And then if you have dark under eye circles, you can still add just a little bit of concealer on top like I did. I do provide the concealer brush. So on Instagram, if you want to comment links, or Facebook, any comment, you'll get a message from me asking if you want the links for today. And you can just go shop your little heart's desire with the codes and the links, and you'll get a discount on anything that I am using today. I started breaking out yesterday. I don't know why. Probably because I ate a lot of chocolate. I'll tell you why in a second. Also, I sat in the sweaty stands, the sweaty hot football stands with sunglasses on, and just sweating. It was so hot on Saturday. Anytime I do that, I feel like I'm at risk for breaking out a little bit. Okay. But the reason that I ate a lot of chocolate, I will tell you that in just 1 second. So we used the color what's the name of it? Inquisitive on the eyes, all right? And then I used the Laudable kind of charcoal for the eyeliner, okay? And that's it. So simple, so easy. We're doing a really, really fast face because I want to get to the lips. That's what we're talking about today. I want to show you my favorite, like, nude natural lip, and I want to show you the trick on how to make your lips look fuller without getting injections. Not that there's anything wrong with getting injections, but for those of you that scares you to death, because it is, my understanding, very painful. I don't like the idea of needles in my lips. That sounds horrible. Although I do think done right, it can be beautiful. I'm going to show you how to do it without that, okay? We're going to take our kabuki brush, tap. We only used like 5 drops of the liquid foundation. I'm going to spray the setting spray, and we're just going to top it out, okay? So Silas and Lila, our oldest, Silas is 20, Lila is 18 and a half. They're in college right now. They're down in West Palm Beach together out of school. And when they were in 7th and 8th grade, they started an online business. It was a little website, called Lila Joy Newton. Many of you have purchased. They sold like accessories and just little fun stuff. And that was their job all through high school. They worked together. Lila did all the pictures and the marketing and the buying. And then Silas did all the packaging and the shipping and the books. And it was great. They split the business 50-50. It was so good, especially for Silas, who was in sports all 4 years, all year long. Really hard to hold a job when you don't get home from school until 7 o'clock at night, most nights. So And it gave Lila such great experience in creating content and marketing, which is her major, dealing with customers, all that's been great. So when Silas graduated, Jack took over. Someone said you didn't use primer. I know, I totally forgot. Here's the good news though. The setting spray is a set and primer spray. So it will like work like a primer, and I mixed it, but totally forgot primer. Will live. It won't be my favorite look. But the setting spray does act as a primer too. So we're good. So when Silas went to college, Jack took over Silas's spot, and he shipped and mailed everything her senior year. Well, then she graduated, and she kind of took the business with her because she closed up shop, right? So it's kind of been like, what is he gonna do? Because he's in the same situation as Silas in that the kid literally, he doesn't get home until like 7 o'clock every night. And he has games on Saturdays, and he has youth group on Sunday evenings. So he truly doesn't have, this isn't a like, make excuses for your kids to not work, but we also don't feel like we should be shelling out money for everything that he wants to do, right? So he has homecoming coming up. He has a ticket to buy. His siblings bought their own tickets to homecoming. And so keeping things fair, I'm like, you got to figure this out. So I'm using the color Barely Bronzed in the Berry U Stick. Actually, I'm going to do my brows first. Let that set for a second. So he and Lila started doing, well, the three of them kind of like last year, like they started a website called KLN's Closet, and they started going through like my clothing items that I'm no longer wearing anymore. And, because here's the thing, it is a lot of work to take pictures, to weigh them, to upload them, to write the descriptions. Like, it takes hours. I have no desire to do that. So I said, if you guys want to do the work, like, you go for it. It'll give you great experience in website development and, packaging, shipping, customers, all of it, the whole process. So they started doing that. But with the other two gone, it's just Jack now. So he's like, Mom, I need to get stuff up on the website. I need to work. So he did that all day yesterday. Remember, he's 15, okay? He looks like he's 25, but I promise you he's only 15. And he needs a little bit of help just because he's not exactly sure like how to describe something, or or I'll say, that item is, brand new. I never wore it. Like, that's important. So things like that. But good Lord, by 6 p.m. last night, I was ready to kill him. Like, dude, he's like, this is so hard. I'm like, you have no idea what hard is. You have no idea what hard is. But he did it. And actually, when he got home, because he had to go to youth group last night, when he got home from youth group, he did come and he's like, Mom, thanks for pushing me. Thanks for making me get that done. He's like, that was really helpful. Because he's like, can you just sit here with me? I'm like, can you just sit here with me? So I sat there with him for hours as he uploaded everything and took the pictures. But he got it done. And pretty much it's all sold out. So if you missed out, sorry. He is going to be shipping, when he gets home from football tonight, he'll be like shipping all that stuff out. But we'll be doing it. He'll be doing another one, I'm sure. He'll be doing another one. All right. There we go. Barely Bronzed. This is so great. I actually just purchased, Lila said that Silas's girlfriend, Sarah, had borrowed her Barely Bronzed, and she's like, she really likes it. She's like, but I need to go get it back from her. So can you send her one? So I literally just bought a Barely Bronzed for Silas's girlfriend because she really liked it. It's really natural looking. And it's kind of warmer, so it's more of a warm tone, like a bronzer, whereas the other one, there's two of them. There's Barely Bronzed and there's Chocolate Souffle. Chocolate Souffle is a cool tone, and it's more of like a contour. So we'll be doing that later this month. I'll be showing you the difference between the warm tone and cool tone. So just gonna tap that in, drag it down. just like that. And then we're gonna do Peony Pink. Nope, that's not it. What is that? Oh, it's Copper Breeze. Peony Pink, one of my favorite blushes. If you need to start with a blush, start with Peony Pink, okay? We're tapping that out. I need to show you my outfit. I keep forgetting. All right. There we go. A little bit more here. This is Peony Pink. Peony Pink is just very, very natural and glowy. Really lifts, you can see it, like it really lifts your face. All right, let's talk about the outfit real quick. These pants are so fun. They're like kind of like track pants, but they're more of a denim feel. Very on trend right now, super comfy. They have the drawstring waist. Would be great to travel in, or just a casual comfy outfit just for, you know, gonna run errands or something like that. I love the look with a jean jacket. So if you have a jean jacket, I just think this is so cute. Isn't that cute? Very fall to me. Now the t-shirt, I will tell you, this t-shirt is from Cozy Earth. Cozy Earth has very, very basic pieces that's a bamboo fabric. Many of you are familiar with Cozy Earth. Cozy Earth is one of the luxury brands that I represent. They are top-notch, amazing fabrics. Like their sheets are to die for. Like I can't, their sheets are to die for. But their clothing feels so good too. And so this t-shirt, I mean, it's just a basic, but it's so nice. And I like to remind you every so often that I do have 40% off with Cozy Earth, and that's the best deal you get with them, even when they run sales. So I did put the link for Cozy Earth, and that includes everything, like not just the t-shirt or the clothes. That is true for the sheets. If you're all of a sudden find yourself needing to buy new sheets or towels, or their jogger sets are amazing. 40% off with Cozy Earth. So on Instagram, remember, just comment links. And on Facebook, any comment, you'll get a message from me asking if you want the links for today. I'm wearing a size medium in the pants and a medium in the top, and I put the codes for both, okay? All right, let's continue on. We're going to use, there we go. So I told you guys that, you know, about a month ago, Jack got a really, really bad infection on his leg from turf burns. Have you heard of that? So you get turf burns from football, you know, like kind of like a rug burn, but you get it on the turf. And never seen this before, ever, but you know, it's Jack. So we've just been like really watching and careful, and he's been really careful. So it's like 85 degrees on Saturday, and there's my kid out there in full tights, covered. He is not getting a turf burn. I'm just thinking, he is gonna sweat to death out there. He's like, it was really hot. He's like, but it's better than getting turf burns. So he was playing on a field on Saturday, and I noticed like immediately that he was like slipping all over the place. I'm like, first play, he's on the ground, like on his, you know, on his knees. I'm like, what is happening? He told me afterwards that it's a new type of football turf, and it's actually made from coconut shavings. I was just like, I feel like that would be biodegradable. Like, I feel like that wouldn't last. So I need to look that up. I need to Google it. But he said it is Mama's coconut shavings. He said, and it's really, really slippery. I was like, that just feels, that doesn't feel sustainable to me. But what do I know about turf, right? What do I know? I do know that coconut, if it is coconut shavings, they are very, very slippery. All right, we are using light medium brow gel here. Such a great product. Keeps your brows nice and like polished and in the right direction. I love a good brow that lifts your eye. Love it. Keep those brows in the upward direction. All right, so good. And that'll last all day. Like that product will last in your eyebrows all day. It's amazing. All right, shall we do some lips now? Are you ready? Let's put a little bit of highlight on. Let's put a little bit of highlight on. I'll put that right there. So remember, we're doing a lip bundle today. If you're someone that has noticed that you've lost a little bit of volume, fullness, pigmentation in your lips, you are not alone. It is very normal. This is what happens. Your lips are one of the places on your body or face that age the fastest or the earliest. You start to lose fullness and you start to lose pigmentation, but it's an easy thing to fix and to kind of like, trick your eyes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you two sides. All right. I'm going to show you how many people do their lips. And then I'm going to show you a better way to make them look fuller. Okay. So we're going to start with my favorite lip liner, Patience. And this is what's in our bundle. I'll show you before we even get started. In our bundle, we are going to have Patience liner, Well-To-Do lipstick, and Luxe lip gloss. It will be discounted, it will be free shipping, and you will get another free lipstick, okay? So we're gonna take Patience liner. Now this is how a lot of people line their lips, okay? They come on the inside here, and they draw the line. All the way to the edge, so like that, okay? Is this you? Would this be accurate? Is that how you do a lip liner? I'll show you on the bottom. Same thing. Just like that. Does that feel right? Does that feel like something? Okay. Now, here's what I want to show you a better way. All right. So on this side, we are going to favor the outer edge of the lip and we're not going to come all the way down to the corner. Okay. And we're going to really round out the Cupid's bow here. So outer edge and pull it in just a little bit before you get to that corner. Favoring the outer edge. Okay, you can already see where this is going, right? Okay, now you're gonna come down here and we're gonna favor the outer edge. Again, pulling it in just a little bit before it gets to that corner. Okay, so we've got this side, which is where most women line their lips. And here's the way that I'm teaching you that's going to create a fuller, more voluminous lip without having to get any injections. Okay, so now let's fill it in. Well-To-Do is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. There are a few items, a few colors that have stood the test of time. We've talked about that with Affluent lipstick. Luxe lip gloss is going to be another one. And Well-To-Do, it was one of the very first colors that Unique created 10 years ago, and it has stayed for the last decade. If you know anything about color cosmetics, that's unheard of. It's unheard of because things are constantly changing. Trends are changing. What's in style is changing. Formulas are changing, and this color has stayed the same. That tells you that people are buying it, people are still wearing it, and people love it. So I love that about this color. And you can see it's just a really like nude. It's a nude. All right, so we're going to fill in the lip. Okay, so you can see this side. Now let's do the other side. Do you see the difference? How much fuller this side looks than this side? Like this is even kind of pulling the lip down, okay? Now you can always go back in. kind of retrace that. Now, then you want to top it with a gloss, because here's the thing. Matte lips are beautiful. They last a lot longer, but they can kind of show fine lines a little bit more. So the way that we camouflage fine lines is with a glossy lip. It's gonna not only camouflage the fine lines, but by adding the glossy lip, it makes your lips more hydrated, more full, more plump, and ultimately more youthful looking, okay? So, do you see that? So much more full on this side. So much more full. I gotta fix it, all right? We gotta fix the other side. We gotta make them even. So let's do that. So we're gonna come and favor the outer edge. Same with down here. There we go. Take the lipstick out to that. So much better. Luxe is your dream lip gloss. It is the perfect kind of neutral nude lipstick color. Look how much fuller those lips look now. You see that? And it looks very natural. You can totally do this. All right. So in today's bundle, you are going to get Luxe Lip Gloss, Well-To-Do Lipstick, one of my favorites, and then Patience Liner. This is going to be discounted. You're going to get free shipping, and then you're also going to get a free lipstick with it. If you have been struggling with your lips looking less full, less pigmented, kind of fading into the background on your face, but you don't want to do like a super bold lip, I'll get you there, don't worry. This is one of my favorite lips of all time. So we do need to do some lashes before we go, right? All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of primer here. What I love about this lip is I have worn this just on a regular day, like, you know, regular day. I'm going to the grocery store and I've worn this in a ball gown. I love this lip so much. It truly is my favorite combination when it comes to just creating a really natural, full look. Great for more mature lips too. So if you've been struggling with that. And the reason you want to use liner is because it keeps that lipstick from bleeding out into those fine lines. That's why liner is super important, okay? All right, here we go. So on Instagram, comment links. On Facebook, any comment, you'll get a message asking if you'd like the links for today. And I will send those out to you. If you're needing any kind of like foundation color match, just message me back and say, thanks for the links, but I actually need a color match too. And I'll get that color match to you as soon as possible. And if for some reason I don't get back to you within the day, just bump your message back up. Go back in and say, hey, you might have missed this. I just want to make sure you saw it, because that happens. You know, I'm kind of at the mercy at the way that Meta does messaging, and I try to go in there as often as possible to make sure that I don't miss anything, but I do. I just do. I get hundreds. I know it seems crazy, but I really do get hundreds of messages a day. And it's just me responding. So I try really hard, but sometimes I do miss something. If I have something going on or a bunch of messages come in at once, I do miss it. I love getting your messages though, so please don't stop sending them, or don't think that you're bothering me or taking up my time. I love getting your messages, so it's one of my favorite parts. Sometimes I don't always like respond. I may just heart your message or laugh at it. Please know that if I could like physically respond to every single one with words, I would. Sometimes I just can't. Sometimes things are just going on and I just can't. So All right. So we're using a Twisted mascara, and you'll see I just got some mascara on my lid, so we're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna go in and get it off. Okay, and get the bottom. Every time I wear this lip, I'm like, it's so good. It's so, so good. I hope some of you get this because it really is beautiful. All right, this is one of those colors that like transcends trends. Whether you're 15 or 85, this is such a good, it's just a good color, universal color. I love that. All right, spray. All my jewelry is Hey June. You can go check that on the website. Of course, watch bands are sparkle. Let me show you the outfit again. These are just really fun. They're different, great casual look. Wearing a size medium in these, and then the t-shirt is Cozy Earth, which I love their fabrics. They're so stretchy. This will last me forever. Wearing a size medium in both. I love this look. I wanted to just show it to you with a jean jacket because I just think it's a really cute look with the jean jacket. Look at that. So fun, so fun. All right, and you can use my code to save for both. Cozy Earth, you get 40% off. Pink Lily, I have my code where you can save on that as well. Actually, everything. Hey June, Sparkle, they all have codes where you can save. The under eye corrector, I did put that on there with my code, and the concealer brush that I use, which is somewhere around here. That is also up there. I put a bundle together for the lips. So you're gonna get Luxe Lip Gloss, Well-To-Do Lipstick, Patience Liner to create this look. It's gonna be discounted. You're gonna get free shipping, and then you're also gonna get another free lipstick to try. So it's a pretty good deal. How was that for someone that had zero inspiration or motivation for a makeup tutorial today? I hope that I didn't disappoint. I literally was outside walking. Of course, then it started to rain, but I'm like, okay, I got to come up with something today. And so this is what we did. We just did a really, really simple eye look with Inquisitive Stick Shadow. And then I used Laudable Stick Shadow for the eyes. I didn't create a bundle with that, but if you want to add that to your bundle, you'll get an even bigger discount. Don't forget that Shala also counts towards your free item. So you have to have 3 items to get the free item. Shala can be one of those items. And if you're someone that's on subscription for Shala and you have at least 3 items in your subscription, guess what? You get the free item. So that's super cool. Also, some of Fancy's products count as one of the free item too. I know the Tasha Lash Curler, Remy, the Skin Roller, and then I think the Desert Sands Tailor Mirror also counts as a free item. So we're like gradually adding more brands so that you can like get different bundles and create different things, which is makes it a lot more fun for me too, because then I can create really fun bundles. So, all right. I'm going to get going. I will be off tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, but I'll be around all day today to answer questions, to do your color matches. I'll be in my stories today. So let's hang out for the rest of the day. You guys are awesome. Thanks for putting up with my lack of inspiration and motivation, but hopefully you've just now been motivated to go create a fuller, more natural, poutier lip. Have fun with that. Bye guys.